Today's topic is post-planting operations. Post-planting operations are the operations carried out after planting. It creates a good condition and proper maintenance for plant's growth. Post-planting operations include the following: thinning, supplying, irrigation/watering, use of manure and fertilizer, mulching, weeding, harvesting, processing, storage, and others. Thinning is the removal of excess, weak or not well-positioned seedlings from a seedbed after the viable seeds have germinated. Supplying is the replanting of propagative materials where they fail to germinate. Irrigation watering is the artificial watering of farmland, especially during dry season. Manuring/fertilizer application is the addition of organic manure such as poultry droppings, cow dung and green manure or inorganic manure, made from chemicals, to the soil to maintain soil fertility. Fertilizers should be added to the soil only when the soil shows that some important minerals are lacking. Commercial fertilizers usually contain macronutrients or elements which are removed in large amount by crops. Fertilizers therefore usually contain nitrogen, N, phosphorus, P, and potassium, K. Examples of nitrogen fertilizers are ammonium sulfate, ammonium nitrate, urea, sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate, and more. Examples of phosphate fertilizers are single superphosphate fertilizers are single superphosphate, triple superphosphate. Ways of applying fertilizer: broadcasting, localized placement in the row or in a circle around the plant, side placement, spraying, foliar fertilizer application, mulching. Mulching is the covering of the surface of the soil with a layer of clean dry vegetative part of plants such as grasses or leaves. Weeding is the removal of unwanted plants, weeds, from the farm. It can be done with the aid of cutlass and hose or by spraying herbicide. It is done for the following reasons: to avoid competition for nutrients, moisture, sunlight and space between crops and weed. To prevent the buildup of pests and pathogens. Harvesting. Harvesting is the removal of ripe or matured useful part of a crop is known as harvesting. Commonly harvested parts of a plant are tubers, leaves, fruits, seeds, roots and so on. Harvesting tools like cutlass, hoe, knife, sickle and more are usually used for harvesting, and in mechanized farms, harvesters are used. Effects of timely versus late harvesting. Delayed harvesting can lead to a total loss of products, although some crops like maize can be left on the field to get dry before harvesting, others like tomatoes and other perishables must be harvested immediately they are due for harvest. Delayed harvesting can lead to pest attack on crops or rotting of products. Post-harvesting operations. After harvesting, processing of the produce is required in order to make the produce more acceptable and to prevent spoilage. Storage. After crops have been processed to usage forms, storage, which is the keeping of farm products for future use, is done. Methods of storage are: usage of barns, cribs, silos, refrigerators, baskets, sacks and more.